Hello everybody, welcome back to World of Warcraft. My name is Samphorea and we're gonna do some quests today. We need to go somewhere, but I'll show you how to do that in a second, like how we're gonna get to somewhere for quests. But I'm also gonna queue us up for some dungeons. So the one dungeon that we've done already is Wailing Caverns, so I'm gonna sign us up for Dead Mines, Ragefire, Chasm and Shadowfang Keep. I'm not going to sign us up for these two, Black Fathom Deeps and Stormwind Stockade, just because the orange doesn't really make any difference. We're not like going to die or anything in there, but I figure we want to get these yellow ones done before we run out of them. So, as you can see, while we are walking around, we want to make sure that we have, if you remember from the other episodes from the Darkmoon Fair, we got given an Adventurers Guild. And if we have this on us, anytime that we kill anything that's within 5 levels of our level, we will get a Grizzly Trophy. And once we've got 250, we can take that back to the woman at the Darkmoon Fair and hand it in for something. Now, I think we have to have that on us for that to work. I don't think that it will collect Grizzly Trophies if we put it into our bank. But we are going to go ahead and put a few things in our bank, and then we need to decide where we're going to go. And I will show you how to do that in a second. So,
what brings you here?
Let's put some... Oh yeah! I forgot I had these in this bank. So these are what we got for the release of the Warcraft film. So they're like replica swords and shields that we got when the film was released, but obviously we can't use them on this one, but I think they're account wide, so we should, if we had another thing, we'd be able to use them. So I'm going to put those away, I'm going to put the tickets away, and I'm going to put that away. We don't need those right now. I didn't do any more pet battles, but at least now I know that I can come here and do them. I did actually get a few more pets and a few more mounts, so I'm going to show you those. If I can remember what they were. So I think I showed you that one. We got little Terragosa, who's like a little dragon. I bought this from the guild vendor. The guild I'm in unlocked her. I got a little goldfish. Just kind of like all the bubble ones. I do like those. There was a holiday event that's just been on that I actually missed because it was obviously over the holidays, so unfortunately I didn't do any videos on it. But I got a little snowman pet out of that. One of the places where I've just been, obviously I'm leveling up like 3 of my characters through Legion at the moment. One's already 110, but the other 2 are like 102. And I got this from one of the places. It's an untethered wormling. It's really cool. I like how it looks. And I think that's it. And then we also got some new mounts. So I got an armoured brown bear, which is this kind of like bear. Again, I got him from a guild vendor. Because what happens is when you're in a guild, there's different things that will unlock when the guild completes certain achievements. And this, I believe, was one of them. So we got him. And I also got this one. Thundering Jade Cloud Serpent, which is like the coolest mount. Look at that. It just looks so cool. And yeah, he's obviously one of the Mr. Pandaria mounts, and he's really, really cool. I like him. So what we need to go ahead and do is you can either click on this board. There's one in Stormwind, and basically it opens up the Adventurer's Guide. It's also just down here, right next door to your collections where your mounts and everything is. There is a button basically called Adventurer's Guide, and this will give you all the things that you can do basically where you are. It kind of gives you an idea if you end up like this with no quests. So it shows you it says, you know, professions. Professions like alchemy and mining allow you to craft and gather. Talk to a guard in any capital city to find a trainer. Shows you how to, well, it says you can join a group to do Shadowfang Keep. Shows you the dungeons, raids and all the loot, which is pretty cool. And then this bit is the bit that kind of gives you what you want to go. So you can go to basically Ashen Vale. You can start a quest there. Dustwood, Wetlands, join a group for Wailing Caverns, join the fight at Arathi Basin, which is a PvP thing, join the fight for a random battleground, and then it gives you kind of like an idea of a achievement that you could get. So collect 100 unique pets to earn Nuts the Squirrel. The Darkmoon Fair has arrived. Look for the portal, because the Darkmoon Fair is actually back on. It's been that long since we played. So, let's just check the map. I always check the map. Darkshore, Ashenvale is there. Okie pokey. So what we will do is we will take the one for Ashenvale. And it just comes up as a hero's call. And you can just go ahead and make your way over there. So I'm going to go through this portal here to Lordanelle, and then we will... No, this takes us to the village, then we'll get the flight path to Lordanelle, and then we will head south there. We're not going to go to the Darkmoon Fair because we have already done that. So let's get going into this. Come on. So what I think I will do, when it decides to load, what I'm going to do is I will travel to Ashenvale because we've got to go all the way through Darkshore. That's it, Darkshore. What am I talking about, Lordanelle? We've got to go... Yeah, that is in there. Yeah, Lordanelle, thought so. So we've got to go all the way through Darkshore to get down here to Ashenvale. So I will go ahead and do that. And I will meet you guys...
I'm listening.
when we get there.
So
I'll see you soon. Okay, so we're in the middle of a pet battle. I thought we'd do some while we were here. We've actually just been queued up for Ragefire Chasm Dungeon, so we need to kill this squirrel quick. Yay, we did it. Quick, 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 quick. Whew. Okay. So this is Ragefire Chasm, or Chasm, call it Chasm. We've got 2 quests here and a new enemy. Collect 5 corrupted insignia from the Dark Shaman. And defeat the Dark Shaman. And then we've got rescue 5 S17 rangers in Ragefire Chasm. So we need to go into cat form. And let's get going. So hopefully you guys can hear this okay. I'm not too sure, but apologies if not. Lava. Oh, it's gonna burn. So I've been playing a lot on my druid that I'm leveling to 110 at the moment. And I was really confused because I wasn't doing like hardly any damage and I couldn't work out why. Turns out, like two or three of my powers on my action bar were actually the wrong way round. How they got that way round, I don't know. But I've just noticed that these 2 are as well. Okay, so we've got 2 of 5 insignia. There's another ranger that we need to save. Oh, I forgot that we can also moonfire while we're in this form, so I've got to remember that we do that. That's always one that's good. So I'm going to move around the back because he's going to put something on me. That comes up because I've got DBM, the Deadly Boss mod, which is an add-on. But I'll talk about add-ons in a different video. Got him! Don't want that. Oh, suspicious rocks. Does he have anything we need? Yep, good idea to check him. So we need the corrupted insignia. Now there will be lava running through here in a second, so we do want to hurry up. There we go. See that pop up? You can get past it. There's a bit of a gap on the side, but always can run through. Quick! And actually these are all the wrong way around. There we go. So that's how I have them set up on my other druid. It's just the way that I do it, the kind of rotation that I use, the one that I found. Obviously with like every patch and obviously with an expansion, things like rotations and stuff change, the powers change. Something that I'm going to look at just to make sure that you guys have the best information. But as you can see, this is also classing towards our Test Your Strength Grizzly Trophy thing from the Darkmoon Fair. So every time we kill one of these, we're getting a grizzly trophy. Counts towards that. Awesome. There we go. A lot of this we don't need because we've got a lot of heirlooms on. Something else that I found out was that... hang on, let me just... I knew my volume was a bit loud. Another thing that I found out was that the guild vendor actually sells a lot of heirlooms, and I didn't know that they did that. Which sounds silly because you'd think that, well, of course they do. But yeah, I just never knew where to get the heirlooms from apart from the guy at Ironforge. So that's where I always used to get them. Okay, there's one guy running that way. One guy running that way. Oh, goodness. Which way do we go? We'll help these guys. Yeah, so if you are in a guild, again, let's unlock some stuff. I think that's... you get it, obviously, when it unlocks some stuff. I don't think the guild vendor always sells heirlooms, but that's another way to get some of the heirlooms. Which is pretty cool. So I did get a few more. I don't think I got any for this druid. I got some for other things. I bet the game sounds like super, super quiet now. I turned them down too much, so I apologise. I will get it sorted. The reason that it's always off is because that when I'm playing normally on my own and not recording, I have the volume pretty loud. And then what I need to do is like actually look at like what number I put it on, find a number that sounds good, and then make sure that I write it down so that I can always change it back to that number. I feel like that would be a good idea. I always feel like I'm not hitting this thing because it's so like in there. I'm not facing the wrong way. I was trying to figure out where the darn thing was. There it is. Oop, don't fall in the lava. We're getting there. We're getting there. Ooh! I'm going to need on that. That's a big upgrade. Now which way? Doodlies? Scoodly doodlies? Oh look, she's wearing the Warcraft movie stuff that we got. That I just showed you. Okay, so we need to save one more whatever guy. War paint cloak, no thanks. Oh, he grabbed that. We going this way? Go. And apologies if you can hear my keyboard, you probably can, because it is the loudest freaking keyboard in the world. But I love it. Okay, so we've got this guy, which is the last guy, Lava God. Gordoth, something like that. Let's kill him. No. That's okay, sir. I like how his armor like stretches when he moves. That's just because of the texture on him. Oh, we don't need that. Okay, so we've got this one to hand in. These two, new enemy. We can pick either Ragefire leggings or the vest. We'll pick the leggings because we could actually use those. The vest is an heirloom that we wear. And then we've got this one. So we've got two things that we can put on. So we'll put them on. This one does have +1 agility, which is our main stat. So sometimes you kind of have to go and like sometimes you wouldn't change it if it was taking off like too much agility, but at this level I'm never really that fussed about it. And then you just right click up on here and on the little eye on the map and do... Oh, no, I did teleport out of dungeon rather than... That's another little trick that some of you might not know. If you're in a dungeon and you get to the end of it, and obviously most of the time all of the quest givers and where you pick up the quests at the end and complete them are always right at the beginning of the quest still, like the dungeon still. They don't always come to the end like they did in that one. So what you can do is teleport out of dungeon and then teleport to dungeon, and that actually puts you right at the beginning and you don't leave the instance. So rather than saying leave instance group, you do that, which is pretty cool. But seeing as we've done that one now, that's actually where I'm going to leave this episode for today. So I really hope you've enjoyed it, having a little look at that dungeon. We're going to queue up for a couple more. So we've done Ragefire, Chasm. This is what I mean. I wanted to do them before they got green. So we need to do Dead Mines and Shadowfang Keep. So those two are the ones that we're going to be queuing for next. And while I'm queuing for them, I'm going to keep going towards Ashenvale, and I'm also going to be doing some pet battles along the way, just to keep them up. These are the pets that we're using, just for anybody that wondered. We're using Patootie, who's now level 4, our Sea Pony, and Emagosa. Now the only thing is, I'm probably actually going to nip back at some point and level up Sea Pony and Emagosa. If you have any names for them, please let me know. Just because they're only level 1, so they're not really high enough level for this area, but Patootie is. We need to level those two up as well, really. So I will go ahead and do that. But I really hope you've enjoyed this episode. Like I said, we're going to try and get through some of these dungeons, which it looks like we're putting them pretty quickly, so that's really nice. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please like, comment and subscribe to become a Sparkle. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you do want to add me in game, my battle tag is right down there in the description, so you can come and find me. I don't just play on Chamber of Aspects, my mains are all on Silvermoon. I'm Alliance though, like every character's Alliance, so whoops. But yes, it'd be really fun if you guys wanted to add me. We could do some dungeons and stuff together, that'd be really cool. But yeah, so I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I will see you, me and Pussycat, we'll see you all very soon. Bye!